Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. It's Donnie here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, I started this YouTube channel around 2 months ago with the goal of being able to provide content on some of the most strategic and interesting games possible. My focus here is not on providing the most content, but rather the most useful and entertaining content for players looking to improve themselves in a game of Catan. On YouTube, there hasn't been a lot of content on the Cities and Knights expansion, so I'm looking to fill that void as well. In the video, I'll be showing a 2 versus 2 Cities and Knights game. This is an up and coming variant of Catan, primarily played online, where two players play as teammates, and the goal is for one of the teammates to achieve 11 victory points with the help of the other teammate. Keep in mind that C&K or Cities and Knights is usually played to 13 victory point, but in this 2v2 variant, in order to make the game not as long, we decided to do 11 victory point. And also the discard limit has been decreased from the usual 7 to 6 discard limit. And in a 2v2 game, there's much more strategy involved in things you don't really see in your typical 4-player game. So there's a lot of trading cards back and forth to get under the discard limit, to dodge certain commodity models, resource models. You're trying not to hurt your partner with certain progress cards like the Saboteur, and there's many other small actions and things to consider that you don't really see in a lot of 4-player games. This is actually a game that is part of a larger tournament that is hosted by a Catan community called Ducks, and that stands for Dual Cities and Knights. And this is a top 16 knockout match where the winning team advances and the losing team goes home. So this is a match played between the BC Boys, which are Rayman and Swood, versus Nest, or Never Ever Stop Talking. That's what it stands for, which is me and Santos. And we adopted that name because we've had a lot of viewers in our voice chat that said, you guys just never stop talking. Even if it's about things that are not related to the game, about random crap, we're just always making noise in the voice chat. We're just people that like to talk. So we went with that name. Ducks have Nesses. It all makes sense. This tournament is actually styled after the World Cup group stages and knockout format. So as you can see here, these are the two groups that the teams were put in. So the BC Boys actually came out on top of their group, achieving 3 wins, winning every one of their games. On our side, we were in group 2 and we got 2 wins. So we actually lost to the team right above us with Farmer and Panda. So that was the game that we lost, and we got 2 wins. We had a little bit lower table points, and that's why we are second place instead of first, and points scored as well. So that brings you this matchup that you're about to see here. Now, before I go into the actual game, I just wanted to go over some of the achievements of all the players in this matchup. So from the BC Boys, you got Rayman, who is a online and in-person tournament killer. Like he's a veteran. He's been playing forever. Honestly, one of the best players that you ever see in the online Catan scene for sure. And he's already made his way into the in-person scene. He's already qualified for the next Canadian Nationals. He's won at least three, maybe more, Catan community tournaments. In Catan Championships, he won a season there, season 14, and he has been in the top 16 over 10 times. So very, very consistent. In King of Catan Premier League, he won season 11, and in season 7 and 8, he was the number 1 seed in both. And on Colonist Ranked, he achieved number 6 in C&K last season, number 4 in 1v1 last season. Now, completing the BC Boys, you got Swood on the other side. And I did this in turn order and in color order of the game, so that's why BC players separated like that. But for Swood, he achieved the 2022 Canadian Nationals finalist, and he is top 100 in 1v1 on Colonist Season 4. I believe his rank is 68. Now, moving along to Ness, my team, we got Santos, who is actually a CNK 2v2 pioneer in the terms that he played one of the first games of CNK 2v2, and he was a statistician for all of that. He maintained stats and helped us figure out that certain turn order probably doesn't work well, such as like going first and second versus third and fourth. Third and fourth just usually gets insanely strong cities and has like a 70+% win rate. So that's why that turn order is not allowed. And now you have to restart the game if you run into that. He is also a Catan Community July 2022 CNK League winner. And he is also a Catan Community admin, along with myself. Now, moving on to me, I was a base 2v2 pioneer, along with Honora and a couple others that were here in the early seasons of Catan Community. I have also participated in the US Nationals last year. I'm still trying to make it there this year. There's probably only a few more attempts for me, maybe like 2. So I'll be practicing. I'll be trying my best. I was a 2-time CPI finalist. There's only been 2 CPI tournaments, so that's probably my proudest achievement, honestly. I am a KOC PCL Season 6 finalist, and I achieved number 1 seed there, and I'm also a Catan Community admin. So there goes all the achievements. Now, with all the achievements done, let's jump right into the game.
5-8-10 is Powerhouse City. 8-4-10 or 8-4-3 are Powerhouse Cities.
So
9-10-11.
I do think that if possible, we should try to prevent any coordination for them. Like, I kind of want to prioritize that first. So the 6-9-3 is actually looking really good because that prevents 2 coordinations. If Ray doesn't take it. If Ray takes it, then we may have to play a little defensively. Like, I think someone has to go on the 5-9-10 because I would not want them to have or weak coordination that could get out of hand really quickly. I'm not sure about the brick coordination. Like, it sucks. Like, they'll get road, but it's a little bit better than the city coordination, I think.
Yeah. There's one good brick spot, right? That's the 6-5-11. But I agree with you that 6-9-3 and then preventing coordination with the 5-9-10. I think it's too much of a sacrifice on production to take 6 brick here.
I knew Rayman was going 6-9-3. He's too good not to do that. So I think the 2 spots for us are probably 5-8-10 and 5-9-10, right? That leaves us without Aura and Brick to start off, but we just cannot leave them with a 5-8-10 city or a coordinated 9, right? Yeah, but do you really want to give them a 5-8-10 city? That's the only thing, right?
No, we can't give them the 5-8-10 city. Yeah. But honestly, I mean,
yeah, no, we're
a city on the 4-11-5.
We're playing uphill battle here. 4-11-5.
4-11-5 is almost better for them than the 5-8-10.
No,
it's lower production, but it's extra cloth.
No,
it's a guaranteed expansion spot.
Okay, then wait, Santos. What about taking 4-5-10 instead of 5-10-9? We don't go on the 9, but I doubt they would go on the 9-10. So that still kills the coordination and kills off the 4-5-11 spot. I think that might be the move.
And kills the 8-4-10 also.
Yeah, well, then it gives them the 8-4-3, which is, not
so
that off, but...
out and make sure that we're not closing off our city spots. So if we do 5-8-10, 5-9-10.
Well,
then
they're going to city...
spots are left? There's still the 3-4-8. There's still the 4-5-11.
There's still 1 good city spot for us. We will not get 2 good city spots unless we open a board for them to get a good city spot ourselves. So I think it's fine. We get the 8-4-3 or 9-10-11, and then the second city spot we could maybe play off of. We could maybe play off of a brick port. Maybe I don't know, but there's just no way that we're leaving them like 2 really strong spots. That's the only thing.
20 seconds. Which one am I doing? Which one am I taking?
I mean, I think the
5, 8,
5, 8, 10 is more obvious, right? So
okay.
that we have some time to really think about it a little bit more. I think you just go 5, 8, 10.
Yep.
And I guess road towards the 5, 8 to protect that spot. Like if we get a city up, we gotta defend the 5 and the 8, I guess.
I think it has to be. I don't
Yeah.
see the 10-3-11 or the 8-3-4 as staying open and settleable.
Yeah,
There's a
not really.
tiny chance the 2-9-10 stays open, but it's unlikely.
No, I don't think so.
It's very unlikely.
Because I think someone will go 9, 10, 11. So neither spot stays open. I think you just road to the port, your own port.
Yeah.
Okay, and then now we have a little bit more time to place out the cities. So let's say I go 4, 5, 10. I think they will take the 3, 8, 4, 9, 10, 11. I'm not sure which one they decide a city or not. The alternative is they actually leave us a 9, 10, 11, and they do the Mountain King thing where they take 8, 8, 4, 3, 8, 4, 3. Again, like I don't think that's preventable. Like because like if we take something like the 8, 4, 10, then that opens up the 5, 9, 10 coronation for Swood, and he still could still get the choice of 8, 4, 3 or 10, 9, 11. So we basically get like whatever they don't take between the 8, 4, 3 and 9, 10, 11. Like
So strong city spots left. We've got 3-8-4. We've got the 5-9-10 with the coordinated nines.
and then I
9,
guess
10,
I can take the
3,
6,
4.
5, 11 as my city. It's a pretty good city still with double sheep, and then the brick
Yeah.
is the only brick. So I think only thing that is making me think about the 5, 9, 10 still though is that it gives us 2 wheat, because I don't see us like we may not get wheat on the way back. I think actually if they take 8, 4, 3, 8, 4, 3, we're left with a 10 wheat. That's pretty weak. I actually think 5, 10, 9 is better now. Like very last minute convincing myself, but
Yeah, I'm okay with either here. It does leave the board slightly more open, and I do like that on the 4, you've got 2 expansions. 10-9, 5-9. But either one of those, if you click
all right,
right
I'm
now,
just
2
gonna
seconds.
yeah,
Yep.
I'm just gonna click
Either
on
one of
that.
those is okay.
Okay.
I just think the expansions
Because
are better.
we could probably use a report strategy, maybe. Like, yeah, it does. It does open up like one additional city spot, I guess. But I'm almost okay with that in a way. Because like I would hate to only
It
have
only
one
kind of
weakness.
opens up a spot. Realistically, one team or the other is going to take the 6 brick. Even though it's not the commodity, it's just the advantage of being the only one with good brick is too strong.
Yeah, someone is taking it.
So it's not really opening up an extra spot at all.
Yeah.
Because the 4-5-11 was not going to be settled. It was going to be the 11-6.
Yeah. That's why I thought last minute too. So I think we're fine. Yeah, because no one's choosing the 4, 5, 11 over 6, 6, 11, 5. I think it's just the only brick on the board.
Brick.
Swid is making his moves. He's going 8, 4, 10. Okay.
Okay.
So I do think, by the way, Santos, that the 10 is better than the 3 because there's more diversified wheat. The 3 could not roll the entire game. Okay, so they go 8, 3, 4 on our way. Okay.
That's true. And they know that the production's good enough that we can't afford to take the Woodport as a city.
Yep.
So that is a good move.
Really good move. Yep.
Yeah.
So I
4-5-10, just squeeze them on 3 wheat.
no. So I think our moves are 6, 5, 11, 9, 10, 11. Pretty easy actually here. I think because then
6,
we
5,
bone
11.
out the entire middle. We bone out the entire middle. Like no one could go
Yeah.
9, 4, 11, 11, 4, 5. We just anchor out that 11. So I think because of the way that we're settled, I go 6, 5, 11. So I have a side by side and defend myself, and you go 9, 10, 11. So you have a side by side and defend yourself.
Okay. And so then we, our money numbers are 5, 9, and 10.
Yeah. Very much. So.
What's Raymond taking?
Ray will probably take the 3, 11, 6 because they do need brick. Now that might be a stretch because no commodities there, but I would think that's the best spot for it.
You're gonna have.
I'm gonna go 6, 5, 11. Road on the 6, 5 to defend the 5.
To defend the 5.
Yeah. Because I think they go 6, 3, 11. So pointing my road towards 6, 3, 11 means that I'm defending 11 instead of the 5, and that just seems less good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do 9, 10, 11, and I'm doing road. All right.
Yeah, because
But
my intentions is not going to be to double up on a 10. If anything, I'm going for wheat point, and even then I don't think so because we actually need both of those wheats.
Oh yeah, or port is useless here, and the 10 wheat is not in. We're not contesting that. They can have
Yeah.
it.
So I think that the strat is we prioritize you getting a city up on a 5-8-10. We pump two metros. You take road, and that's like basically game.
So I do need the 3-1 port, unless you're getting the wheat port, and I still might need the 3-1
No, no,
port
get
with
the
the
3-1
wood.
port. Get the 3-1 port. If
Otherwise, we're 4-for-1 in wood. So
yeah,
we're
I
relying
mean
on we're relying on an early 6 to roll.
the thing is though, if some early 11s and 5s roll and we get merchant, then we could trash the 3-1 port. Like we don't need it.
We've got a road and a knight. How important is it to? I mean, you just talked through the 3-1 port, and you kind of landed on you don't think the 3-1
Uh,
port is as important as long as you get either merchant or early
We
aqua
yeah,
or wheat port.
our goal right now, like I mean, obviously can't control rolls, but our goal is definitely to roll 9s and 10s and save our city.
Yeah.
We need
Is
the
there
lead.
any scenario where we use the road and knight we have to reserve the
Okay,
3-1
there he
for
goes.
me?
There he goes. I guess correctly.
Because
Maybe.
they have the road materials on hand. Is there any scenario where we do a road knight on the 8 wood, or is it just not important enough to us? Because they could bone us potentially.
I don't think it's important enough to us.
Okay.
I really don't.
If they get a port advantage and we're stuck 4-for-1ing. Okay, so they've got what they need for road settle.
Yeah. And they will take it from you. So
So if we don't block it on the 3-1 port on my turn, then they will settle the 3-1 port.
I mean, I think Ray is going for a road cell, not Swood.
I think that's silly, but whatever.
I think you're fine. I also just I feel like
if they pass without building, it means that they're going for Swood having our 3-1 port, and at that point, our port options are only the wheat port. That's it. Okay. So then we're really relying on merchant, aqua, progress cards.
All right, let's see what they do. I can see a scenario where that might be advantageous. It depends. Yeah.
It seems bad, but we need a knight. It's the early game. The robber's not active.
Yeah. No, I understand your point. I understand your point. Not the problem is like if we don't get good yellow cards, as in like not much merchants, then not having a 3-1 port could hurt us end game. I get your point. Yeah, I'm not denying it, but it's just like
I can just foresee us like having many frustrating turns of like.
The thing is,
we've got.
I think Ray is going to get roll settle, and if that's the case, then I would not do that because it would take them much longer to get their settle.
Yeah, for sure. If they build something here.
Okay.
And the rest.
They are doing what you said, which is double up on a 6. So now, I really like blocking their 6 actually.
So now they're left with an ore and what?
And a wood. I think they have extra wood. Okay. All right, Santos. I have 4 sheeps, a cloth, and a brick. You also have a lot of sheep, right?
Yeah, we're definitely 4-for-1ing the sheep either on my turn or your turn.
So I have a road in hand now with that trade.
Am I using your cloth I just got?
Yes, we're feeding you. It sucks that we're feeding you, but we're feeding you.
Yeah. A 4-for-1ing sheep here for. I mean, it's so early. I think we have to go for a commodity, right?
Since we definitely need that, right? Or are you still thinking about the road knight?
I'd like to hold back on the knight in case we need it. If the 6 rolls, I think we might need to do that.
Okay. Then what about 4-1ing for a paper then?
Okay.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Okay.
Or a cloth, either one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I using the paper?
Yeah.
Or passing?
Use it.
Great.
Every turn is with a commodity is better for us because it could just roll.
Yeah. So I would prefer to hold the knight here in case we need to do that for the port protection. But if we 7 out, then
No, I don't think we will 7 out. I only have 2 cards. I have a road. You have a knight plus 2 more cards.
Great.
So I think we're fine. Okay, a 3 rolled.
I got merchant.
You got a merchant. Okay. So now you have not added any cards to your hand because three is all them. That kind of sucks. Do you think there's a need to split card? I'll just take two of your cards.
Yeah.
Um, uh,
Can you give me the brick and take the wood and the ore?
okay.
Okay. Anytime a 3 rolls, they're gonna be able to do big things.
Yeah, I know. I need to roll nines so badly.
They 5 wheat and a 3-1, so.
Yeah, it's awful. That's why I was like Rayman is too good to not roll settle.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just he can't wait for Swood. I think they're just gonna feed Rayman. Okay. The good thing is Rayman is the one with the port, and he has to wait 3 turns to port. The bad thing is you're the one that we're feeding, and if I hold cards, we have to wait 3 turns to give it to you. Okay, a 5 is really good for us.
I
Money.
got Smith.
Good. Okay,
And we've got a bunch of sheep. I've got merchant.
good. Yeah, I think we can get a commodity lead this game, which is really important when you play against people like this.
Yeah, especially if they've got a port and they've got some coordinated numbers for big moves, big turns.
Yep. Spots. My hand is 2 wood, 2 sheep, 1 ore, and 1 cloth. If you want, we could get you up to level 2 on the yellow.
2 wood, 2 sheep,
1 ore, and 1 cloth. Yeah. So we have
So
2
as
knights, and enough for you to get level 2 yellow. We have a road.
Or I could merchant to get a road settle.
Yeah.
I think merchant road settle could be useful. I think we've got a decision. We need to either prioritize early commodities and progress cards, or we need to prioritize getting the 3-1 and then pivot to progress cards.
Yeah, we can think about that after next roll. I think okay. So I think if something like a 9 rolls, I would be happy to get a road settle actually.
Yeah, especially because we can still get a commodity in
Yeah.
that situation
Yeah.
with the extra sheep.
Yeah, if we're, I think the thing is like we have to stay ahead of them on commodities.
If we get a 9, 10, 5, or an 11, then we're getting settlement for sure.
Because
If we get anything else,
we have to basically count as if Ray's definitely getting road. Therefore, we have to stay on top of them with metros. Let's roll a 9. Yes, let's go. Okay. All right. So, take my
Yep, just
cards.
take mine.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. And I'm gonna do green and orange.
So now I have 2 ores.
Yep. So I'm gonna get the settlement on the 3-1 port on the 8 wood.
Wait, can you list out your hand really quickly?
I've got the. If I get the settlement on the 3-1 port, I will be left with 2 sheep,
Okay.
a cloth, and a coin.
So then
So
you
I
can
will
still
be
get
giving
level
you-
2 yellow.
Yeah. So I will be giving you either level 1 on everything, or I'll be taking level 2 cloth myself and giving you a coin.
Okay. I think the settle is the right play then, yeah. Because you just have to port once, yeah. Okay. That's a pretty cheap settle for us, yeah.
All right.
Alright, now we have to decide,
Right. Do you want level 1 on everything, or do you want me to have level 2 cloth? Is the decision. So
I think I want level, I think I
Not
want
sure
level
if
1
that's
on
it.
everything. I think I want level 1 on everything. I think it's
Yeah.
better. Yeah, more progress cards that way. Okay.
All right, and I'm passing the coin to you because you're going to be the low point person.
Yeah, I'll just trade all 3 commodities on my turn.
Yep, sounds good. Thank you.
Awesome. Let's get another 9. The more 9s, the better. All right, a 7 is okay. All right, so. Well, I've never made a trade like this before. This is actually very exciting. Like, it feels exciting, you know?
Let's get level 1 on everything.
Yeah.
I really hope we don't lose the city here, but it still feels good doing what we did.
Yeah. We're really taking heavy risks here, but, you know,
All right.
with progress
What's
cards,
your one
hopefully
card?
we'll come back. We both have an ore. So if a 5 rolls, we have the. If a 5 and a 9 rolls, we have our asses saved because you also have a smith.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, that's a 10. That's most of our ass saved.
What's their progress card that they're discussing this turn so long?
Um,
Does that tell us anything about the progress card?
I'm
I
trying
don't
to
know.
think. Not really. Not enough.
If it was a yellow card, it might, but it's a
No.
green card. I don't know what to make of
The
that.
thing is, Rayman doesn't have a bad green card. Like every green card is decent for him actually. He doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't really have any like unusable green cards. Like
Yeah.
unfortunately,
If we get
we do. Like if I get a mining where you get irrigation, that would be bad. If it's the reverse, that'll be amazing.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so I guess we
It's a
do.
little unfortunate.
Yeah.
If we get an inventor, because that's one of the things that you and I tend
Oh,
to
if we get an inventor, I am more than happy to switch out the 11.
yeah. So what are
Yeah.
we swapping with the 11 is the question then. It's kind of difficult.
I might even swap your own 5 without the city if we get it really early to get double 5. Like, because then every 5 that rolls is basically like
Yeah.
yellow metro
We still
city.
keep the
Oh
5.
shit, they have an alk.
Does it give them enough wood to 3-1 for the city?
What? I mean, they need to save their city too. I think okay, he gets a command. Interesting.
Hmm.
I mean, they did flood themselves with wheat before when the 3 rolled, so I guess the ore is helpful. Alright.
Yeah, so they do have the city.
He did have the city.
And they had it outright, so they got 1 extra wood that I totally forgot about at some point in time. Oh,
Yes.
it's because the 9 rolled. Right.
The 9 did roll. Oh, they started off with a wood anyways. Okay, yeah, so
Yeah.
they do have extra wood. Alright, let's
And it's
roll
just
another
like
9. I like 9 so. Oh man, that's ass for
4.
us.
We got engineer.
Okay, just use it then. I have a crane.
Yeah. We got a crane. Okay. Your 2 cards are.
Wheat and ore. And I guess I can get to level 2 green with the crane here. We just gotta hope for slow bar, slow bar. Oh, fuck, the bar is fast. Okay, the thing is though, a 9 just rolled, and I think we have a city. Right? Or like 2 more cards. Just to get your hand under. Yeah, I think you're right. We probably want to hold if we're planning to burn here. So I'm okay. Are you cool if I crane for level 2 green here?
If you train level 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's no way that we're saving your city here.
Yeah. Okay. The thing is like I want you to get green metro, but it's still early.
I do have a coin in hand. So if we're
Oh,
saying that
wait. That's
we'd rather you coin.
hold
Yeah, we'd
on,
rather you-
hold on. That is going to change the whole game. Yeah, give me the coin, please. I did not know that. 9 just rolled. That's why. Okay.
Can you do the paper instead?
Yeah.
Or we need to figure out how to split our ore.
Okay. So what if I crane the blue now, right? Let's crane the blue
Yeah,
now.
you crane the blue. That makes more sense. Your city's
Okay.
burning.
We gotta save the city for you to build on
Okay.
your turn.
We just need a 5 for an 11.
Yeah, we need a 5. We need 11. I love 11s here. It's so good.
5,
for us.
11, 10, 8. Any of those are
11,
fine.
5. Let's go. Sweat. Roll the 5 for us. Roll 11 for us. 5. Let's go. They're even taking turns to discuss on the rolls. Wow. Okay. They got another 3. That's awful for us. I do have another crane though, so at least I'm taking away
You
all
got a
their
second crane. I got
Yeah.
road building.
Okay. Road building is good for you.
Yeah, where am I using it realistically? Though
Um.
I'm getting. I mean, if they were building up SWOD, then I would say fine. I'll hop on the 4 ore. But they're not building up SWOD, so it's a little less devastating. Connect.
Depends. I think you just hold on to it. I wouldn't connect yet. You want to sneak it. So like, basically get your ass up to like 9 points somehow, and then whip the road builder out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just a little risky holding it because it's such a big.
Yeah, well
They
they
steal it.
they don't have blue, and every blue that Ray gets, I 100% get, right? So I'll be able to kind of like deduce the blue cards, hopefully. You know, like if they have a spy or something. So far, there's no blue cards. So it's our worst roll. 3 and a 6. 6 is becoming pretty awful too. And 4 too. We have a lot of dead rolls. But then we get a shit ton from 11, 5, 10, 9. Give and take, you know. Just gotta get our rolls in. We need 111 before the barbs. Come on.
You want to get your value?
Yeah,
It's
we.
fine.
I mean, we doubled up on the 11. Come on, reward us a little bit here, colonists. Come on, Juan.
I mean, if you're gonna 4-for-1 the wheat to get the sheep, and you don't build the knight, then you're just being inefficient at using your wheat because Raymond has the 3-to-1 port. So I don't understand why they did not build a knight right there. Does not make sense to me. They don't have any commodities, right? I don't think they have any
No,
commodities.
they sacked the city to get level 2 green. That's very interesting. Would you have sacked the city there?
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, Ray's on a different dimension. I don't know.
No.
He really cares about commodities. Like look at him go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be a fast game. It's going to be a low number of turns for the game. It's going to be a long overall duration. And we need Green Metro to win. Without Green Metro, we don't.
No, I think that's exactly why Ray did that.
Yeah.
I don't think he's doing that out of nothing, right? Like he sees that Green Metro is the easier path for us, so he's trying to bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think the value from the commodities off the 4 wood and the 8 sheep are a little bit nice for them.
All right. All right. Let's just roll a 5 or 11. Come on, let's go, Paulus. 11.
So,
Oh, you rolled it. You rolled 7. Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So you have 3 ore, a paper, and a wheat.
Yeah, exactly.
I have 2 wood, 2 wheat, an ore, and a coin. So we've got a city, 2 wood, a coin, a paper, and a wheat. Buildings, and everyone's burning except Raymond. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah. Like, can you think of anything better? I can't.
I mean, it's only 2 options. It's me build a city, everyone burns, or I sacrifice the city for the night. I'm going to go ahead and use the coin, though, right? We're not saving the coin. We can't afford to for you, right?
I have a crane.
You've got a crane?
I think you save it, actually. Because
okay.
I have 2 wood already, right? Do you have any wood?
No.
Okay, if we roll wood, then I think the correct move would be to port 3 woods for... Oh, no, but you have to port. Fuck.
You're sure I'm building the city here? We're got 10 seconds.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure.
Yep, I've got wood.
All right. I don't have any portability yet, so can't really do much. I can crane for a level 2 green. Okay, I should use
you
a
need
crane
to use
now.
crane right now.
Okay. And we're sure we don't have a portability, right? Because you have 2 brick, I have
Correct.
2. Okay, I'm just gonna crane. Yep. All right. We should have definitely given you the blue then. That was a misplay. I didn't realize that. Yeah. Okay. All right. Whatever.
Yeah, I should have kept the blue.
No. Yeah. No. You should have just built level 1 on blue because I can't go up on blue anymore.
Yeah, as long as the event dice doesn't hit, it won't have an impact.
Nice.
All right, just confirmation on which city I'm losing, please.
9, 10, 11, I assume.
I'm losing my walls. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this sucks.
Okay.
Wow, that went downhill pretty quickly.
Yep, I'm gonna have a settlement on my turn.
Okay.
Because you've got the wood, right?
Yeah. You have a road builder, so.
Yeah, I've got road builder, 2 brick, a sheep, and a wheat. And you have the sheep. Do you have an extra wheat?
No. Where? Okay, can you tell me where you're settling? Is it gonna be the 4 ore or?
I think it's the 4 ore. Unless you want to use. We don't quite have it to get to the wood port.
No, that's so many roads.
We're
That's
short
so
1
many
road.
roads.
We're short 1 road to get to the wood port.
1, 2, 3. Okay. I mean, if we somehow get another road out, I would actually go for the wood port because then you secure road the entire game. I mean, not really because they could both cut you, so I'm not even sure about that. But wood port is nice. I'm not sure though. Yeah, I still could see arguments to just save the road and just go for the 8 far.
Yeah, I think we go for the 4 ore. I think the extra ore will be useful.
Yeah.
And even if we could get to the wood port, you're right. The road gets cut, and we can't afford to be spending our precious ore on knights unless we're really going for a defender point strategy, which I don't think we are here. I think the game is going to be short, and so defender points are not the way to go because we're only going to get 1 or 2 before the game ends at absolute
I
most.
mean, I wouldn't prioritize it, but if it does come down to like being able to get one, why not? Yeah, it's tough. Man, I really wish I could have used the Crane on blue there. It just sucks.
I guess not at absolute most, but I don't know. Do you think how many more fire pits do you think we have in this game? I think we've got 2.
I mean, thing is, I really shouldn't be spending the green cards like that because I need you to get the metro, not me.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. Like, it's just a really bad
Of
play.
having the crane.
Yeah, it's like if there was
Oh,
any,
you have the crane, you have to use it.
it's like if there was any way we could have, man, if there was any way we could have 3-1, that would have been so much infinitely better. I almost feel like maybe in that scenario I should have not used the crane. I think it's actually a mistake. It's a useless progress
You just
card.
hold. You just have the crane
Yeah.
be useless.
Yeah.
It probably.
Because
I
you
agree.
like now we might actually end up losing the green metro to Ray, which loses us the
Yep.
whole game. Yeah.
Yep. I agree.
That was a really bad turn actually. Holy shit. I didn't realize how bad that was. Yeah, I think like sometimes too like I notice bad C&K players use progress card for the sake of using it. Like
Yeah.
which we definitely
That's
made
kind
that
of what we
mistake.
did.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. We've got the port.
Yeah, I mean we gotta get you to level 2 here at least.
Yeah. Port
Yeah.
was always going to be important for the game, but yeah, the early aqua. I mean, or just rather getting aqua a couple.
Well, no,
turns
it's not.
sooner.
It's not even about the aqua. It's just that like the win con. Like I feel like you need green metro to win this game.
I'm with you.
Yeah. Because I just lost my city, right? That means yellow metro now becomes very hard. And then blue metro is also very hard because you just sacked the 9, 10, 11 city. The only metro we have is green, and I just burned 2 papers. So
I definitely am road settling on the 4 ore.
yeah. Yeah, if anything, we need to get your city back up too. Not mine, yours, I think.
Why do you think it's my city instead of yours? I mean, it's points for me to win, yes, but other than the points,
It was mostly the
I'd
points.
rather you have the commodities and have the 5 cent.
Maybe. Yeah, I could see both reasons. But either way, yeah, we need a city because right now, like, even though Ray's 3, 6, 11 city does not produce any commods, he still has us on production, like overall production. They just have more cards to work with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we really love the 10s, so I guess it makes the 10 more powerful. But I'm not interested in the coins that I get from the 9 ore.
Okay.
I'll get the 1 from you, and that's all I need.
Yeah. Man, yeah. If we just got, dude, if we just got single 5 or 11, the whole game would have been so different. You know.
Yep. 5 or 11 or anything, really.